Oh lordy me, we are a hot mess, well and truly. Hot flush started just as I'm about to start recording. Holy shit. Oh well, never mind. I'm just going with it, guys. I'm sorry. If I don't do this now, hubby's going to be home and you're not going to get another video. And, you know. Oh my god. Well, anyway, let's start again. Phew. I think I'm about to have a cat come and sit on my laps. Yeah, here we go. This is Felix. I've got Mitzi sitting here. I'm not sure where Mr. Oscar Pants is. Oh, he could be anywhere. I've just got to move a cup of tea. Hang on a sec. Do you know what? All of this is staying in because I am not recording anymore tonight. I've just been fiddling around. I've had flickery lights because for some reason the LED lights want to flicker and oh my god, it's a nightmare. But look, there we go. Felix is gone. So hey, look. Hi, I'm back. It's been a little while since I've been here and done a video. My last one was actually the 5th of June. My last published one was the 5th of June. I did record one a couple of weeks ago when I was on a week's leave. But for some reason I couldn't get it from my iPad to the laptop so I could upload it. It was well and truly over an hour long, so I think it was too big. I don't know. So I never uploaded that, and unfortunately there was a lot in it. And I put the stuff away, I put stash away and everything. So this is a truncated version of the things I've got sitting next to me. And let's just go. So what can I say? You'll notice I'm in a different spot to what I would normally be in for my filming. This is my stitchy spot. So this is the family room where we sit pretty much all the time. I sit here and I stitch. My light's above me. I have usually got a stitching buddy, i.e. my Mitzi dog, sitting there. Hubby sits on the other end. Where Felix is sitting, where you can see the lovely back end of my beautiful boy, is just where I store a lot of my stitchy stuff that I need close by. The rest is in the craft room. And I have a box of whips there, and yeah, that's it. I have a bit of music on in the background because I'm home alone. Hubby's at a Rotary meeting tonight, so this is why I'm doing it now, because I thought I'd get it done. Hopefully I won't be too long. I'll try and keep it under half an hour so that I can actually get it on and uploaded. Maybe a bit shorter than that, I don't know, we'll see what happens. But look, hey, a video is a video is a video, and you know, looking shit, day at work, makeup's almost all gone. Oh well, you know what, I'm sure you don't really care. You're not coming, you didn't come and look at my video to see what I look like. You've come to see my stitching, I hope. Anyway, yeah, so shall I just get on with it? Yeah, I guess so, because otherwise I'll ramble. Yeah, dog's snoring, so I apologise now. Yeah, sorry. She's only a little dog, but she has a big snore. So I hope, because she's actually right by my iPad, I really hope that you don't just hear snoring the whole time. See, if I put my cup of tea there, you're not going to knock it over, eh, doll? Okay, can be a good boy? Hmm? Good boy. Don't knock it over, please. Thank you. Good boy. Stay there. Okay. Let's start where we always start. With, did I bring the piece of paper out? No, I didn't. Oh, well, you know what it looks like. Dog park. So the last time you saw a dog park, back on the 5th of June, which is God knows how long ago, I had done his tail. There's obviously stuff up the top, because I haven't taken that to use now. And I had done the green stems. So since then, I've done that, and I've started working on his bottom. Now this is my 10 a day project, or 20 a day, whatever I decide to do, but for this week I haven't actually been doing him. And I'll get back to him, but I'm so far ahead. I've done, you know, like 2,500 stitches sort of thing, and we're not even up to day 200, I don't know whatever day of the year it is, but you know, 10 a day, by the end of the year I would have done 3,000 something stitches, so I'm well ahead of the game on that one. So I really should get back to him today. But yeah, so a week without stitching on the poor boy. Oh well, never mind. He'll forgive me. So that's that one. And the other one I normally stitch on every day, of course, is my deer and grape sampler. And all I've been, since the last time I showed you, I had done that. I've done a little bit more of the border. I've brought that down, not by much. And I have mainly been working on the deer. Oh, and that's right, I just started those I think there's supposed to be flowers, I don't know. So I had just started those, but I finished that now, and I've been working on the deer. And again, I haven't worked on this one for a week for various reasons, so I have to get back to this one. So that is the Deer and Grape Sampler by Jean Farish, and for those that don't know, Dog Park is by Satsuma Street. And what can I show you next? Oh, so next, what I have been working on recently is I pulled out my Clouds Factory, shit, everything's going to fall off, my Clouds Factory Henry VIII and his wives, and this one I pulled out because I was doing a sale, and who was the sale for? Can't remember now. Who was the sale for? No, I don't remember off the top of my head. It was one of the, I think it was Cross Stitch It's Fun, and this, it was, oh my god, I can't remember my brain. If I hadn't put my sale book over there, I would have remembered it. So it was something about Knights of the Round Table. That's right. Now, while I haven't got a King Arthur or a Camelot or something like that going, I sort of just drew the long bow, as they had in those days. So, and decided that Knights of the Round Table could be extended to Knights/Royalty. Royalty, the only bit of royalty I'm stitching at the moment is Henry VIII. This also came into the movies sale, which I think Terry's got, was it on the Stitching Station one, or was that also Cross Stitch's Fun? I can't remember. Because I love all sorts of Elizabethan, Tudor, Henry VIII type movies. So I've stitched that for that one. So where I was last time I showed you this one, I'm going to get into a real mess here because this is not my normal filming spot, so I've got stools and all sorts of stuff. So anyway, so where I was last time when I showed you, I had done that, and I'd only worked down to about here. So over the last few nights, over the weekend, I've done all that. So finished the trail, the Tudor flowers, put in the yellow in the Tudor roses, and started working on the first wife, which is Catherine of Aragon, I think. What's her name? Goodness me, I should remember. I'm so terrible. Yeah, Catherine of Aragon. So yeah, so that's the way that's. I was actually quite pleased that I've done quite a lot of that. So I think I used it for 3 challenges all up. I had to do 200 stitches on one, no specific number of stitches, and 500, and I did 500 stitches, so I was really quite pleased with that. You probably can't hear this, but I can hear David Cassidy, Terry's. I love that song. Love David Cassidy. It's probably telling my age, but if you didn't know from when I said I had a hot flush, you didn't realise what age I am anyway. So, yeah, Mum, that's life. So, they're quickly done. Before everything falls off my stool, I'm going to quickly show you some finishes that I've done, and I've forgotten to bring something with me. Oh, well, never mind, next time. So, this was a little freebie that came from the Cross Stitch card shop quite some time ago. I don't think I've got a date on that. No, just issue 88. So it's just a little card that I decided to stitch up. I think I did it for a Stitch Mania start last year or something, whenever it was. And as with often these sorts of things, you never get around to finish them. But I finally did. But with this one, I decided not to stitch it on the little piece of Aida that it came with, because it was only a small piece. I've put it on another piece of Aida, a larger piece, because I want to turn it into something, a little pillow or something for my mum. I'm not sure what yet, but we'll think of something when I get closer to the time, which is why I needed a bigger piece of fabric to do it, a little card thing. So isn't that cute? I think it's quite cute. So that's Kiri Kitten, I think. No, Kiri the cat. So that one I've done. I also, in July, I had a great month for finishes in July. I blitzed things out, so great. So also in July, last year I was in a Facebook group for Just Cross Stitch magazine. I'm still in it, but I'm not participating in their sale this year. And last year we had like a bit of a poll and decided to stitch 12 ornaments from the 2015 Christmas Just Cross Stitch magazine. My brain's not working. I've had a shit day at work today, so I apologise. I'm going to probably have words going all over the place, but we'll keep going. But bear with. Yes, so I faithfully for about the first 6 months managed to keep up, and then got to a couple of designs that I wasn't that fussed with, so then I had to look for something else, and you lose, you know what it's like, you just lose steam on things. So I put it away, didn't do anything. So I've had 2 that I'd started last year, one in August and one whenever I started the other one, that I decided in July for a new sort of stitch from stash, let's get going, it's some credits, I can spend some money sort of thing. I would get a couple of things out that were close to finishing and get them finished. So the first one is Dear Centre. So this one, the designer is the Little Stitcher, and I pretty much used everything that you were supposed to in the DMCs, but I had a little change. Because I didn't quite have the right brown for her dress, I decided to do a slightly darker brown, and then I used a lighter blondie colour for her hair, because the browns were just going to be too similar. So that's that one, and that's just done on some 28 count even weave linen-y sort of stuff that was in my stash. Don't ask me what I'm going to do with that, because I have no idea. It's just one of those things, I have no idea. So then the other one that I had very close to finishing was from Ink Circles. So this is Truly Endless Knot number 2. All DMC except for the little light bulbs, which were in, I don't know if I put that note down what that was. It was some pretty silken colours. I can't remember what it was called, but I'd had it for a chatelaine. It was just some leftovers. So that worked out quite nicely. And that again is just done some 28 count even weave that was in my stash. So that was 2 finishes. So they were quite good, those 2. I was quite happy with those. Or 3 actually, because I had that little free gift to start with. So the other things that I had finished, which I don't have with me, because I've sent them to somebody in the US. I was doing a Christmas in July exchange, which was run by someone on one of our blogs. And so that I've sent them. But I've got, what I thought I'd do is show you what it was and pretend. So I started this last year and finished this for my exchange. This is a Mary Engelbrett Christmas bell. So that was the orney I did. So I didn't use the frame it came with. I had a little red one, so I popped it into a red round circle and sent Astrid that. And I also stitched the little card, this little card here, and I sent her this little card to go with it, along with some other little things. I made her a scissor fob with she likes snowman, so I had a little snowman charm and made a beaded scissor fob and sent that along with it as well. And I've got my spot back because my pussycat's moved, so I can stick everything here now. So what else? I have been stitching on. Oh, I'll show you some new starts. So I had a couple of some new starts since I've last spoken to you. I don't think I've showed you that I started this one. Pretty sure I haven't. So this is Coffee Saves Lives by Heartstring Samplery. And I have got the Coffee Quaker as well. But I wanted to start this one first. So this is the number 1, and then, what was it? The Magical Elixir Series Part 1. And the other one, the Coffee Sampler one, is part 2. So I've started this one. And this is where we're at. This is on Gold Digger. You can see I'm really got stuff everywhere. My brain's just not working. Sorry about that. I shouldn't have done that. What did I put this on? Yeah, 28 count Belfast Opal in Gold Digger from Colour Cascades. It's not quite showing up, as it's a little bit browner than that. And I'm stitching that in all the called for colours. Now, because I'm doing this on 28, it's actually supposed to be on 32/1/2. I've decided to do it 2/2 on the 28. To be honest, I made a boo-boo. I started stitching 2, and I'd done all the top part of the border. When I realised what I'd done, I went, I ended up poking that out. So no, so 2/2, and I think it'll be fine. It just means I'm going to have to get a bit more of the thread, so I've ordered some more of the thread. So make sure I don't run out. I then had another little bit of a start. I did a sale in the Colour Cascades group, which was to stitch a chatelaine on a CCF fabric. I have a couple of large chatelaines which I'm in the process of kitting up, but I didn't have the I don't have the fabric for those, so I just had a look in my freebies that I've got. I'm sorry, glasses falling off. Because she did have, years ago, Martina had some freebies on her website. She doesn't have these anymore. She did, every now and then she will release a complimentary chart, but she pulls it off the website really quickly. So when they're out, you grab them, and there's one that was out just recently, which I think will come off the website soon. So I'll hold this back here so that you can't actually see the chart, and good luck if you can see it, because I don't actually have a picture of it. This is just it. So this is called Debbie's Roses. There's also Kathy's Violets, I think, which were the other two. So essentially it's a mandala sort of style. So that was going to be my start for this particular sale. Now, I think I showed you when I got this fabric. This is Garden of Eden from Colour Cascades fabric, and at the time I had no idea what I would stitch on it because it's so vibrant with its colours. No idea what I would stitch on it. So then I had the brilliant idea I would stitch those 2 chatelaines on it because they're flowery sort of things and there's some quite nice colours. So this is my start for Debbie's Roses. So that's my start, and that's as far as I've got. That was like a couple of afternoons on the weekend. So the next sort of thing, once I've done this one, I'm not sure yet. I'm still thinking as to whether I will put Kathy's Violets next to this or under it. We'll see what happens when I come to that point, because that could be a long way off. But I'll still have stacks of this fabric left, because there are obviously, as you can see, they're only little designs. So I told you my brain's not working. I probably shouldn't have done a video today, but hey, gotta do one, otherwise I'm never gonna do one, because I don't know, brain doesn't work half the time. Saturday goes and I just never get a video done these days. So this is it. There's the hot, cold mess, like Terry called it the other day. This is it. Okay, moving right along. If you watch Terry Stitching Petunia or Aussie Stitcher Belinda, or even the wonderful Jessie Marie, you know that there was a Joan Elliott July event being done, and I love my Joan Elliott. I don't stitch enough of her, unfortunately. I do have Faces, the Mistress Owl, sitting in my drawer, which one day I'll get back to it, but because I was an idiot and started doing Skin 1/1, it just drives me insane, and yeah, I just lost steam on that. So for this one, I decided to start a newbie. So this is it's actually called the Peacock Lady from the magazine. I think you can also get this on Joan's website as well. She's now got it as a chart pack, but mine came out of the World of Cross Stitching years ago, whatever year it came. Don't know when it came out. Don't even think I've got the date written down. No, it was quite some time ago anyway. So this was what I decided to start, and here she is. So I've just started doing her dress, essentially, and all the yellows and the browns on her dress. So I'm stitching this in all, it's just all DMC, and I'm going to, there is a gold metallic that you need to stitch with, which I'll just do a petite treasure braid or something on it. And the fabric I'm using is the April limited edition from Jodery Threads called After the Rain, which I thought was actually quite a nice colour to go with all the colours, the greens and the yellows, and like that you can really see. And it's an opalescent as well, so that's that one. What other new starts? I think that was all my new starts. So yes, so the other thing that I've been stitching on over the weekend in an attempt to get another quick finish was another little mini freebie. So I started this ages ago for a Stitch Mania or one of those sorts of sales, and I hadn't done a real lot, so I'm now almost finished. All I do is just do the back stitch. I've got a little bit of those little blocks to pop up there, do the back stitch on all of the bits and pieces, and sew the little charms on, because it actually comes with little buttons. That's quite nifty. So yeah, you can see I've almost finished that, so that will be my first August finish. I had hoped to get that finished last night, but didn't quite get there, so I'll work on that tonight, given that by the time I finish this video and got it uploaded, I will be running out of stitching time. So yeah, what else can I quickly show you? I can quickly show you, if I pull it out quick enough, this is my 12 days of Christmas. So this is where this is. So since you last saw it, I have finished 6 and 7. Oops. I'll get it right in a minute. Should never try and do things backwards. So that's 6 and 7. So they're done, and I've started on the 8th day, but I must get that done this month. So this is also on Gold Digger, similar. It's the same fabric. Well, this is not the same fabric, but you know, it's the same colour. This is on the even weave, and the other one is on a linen. So they show, and this is not opalescent, so you can see how different they are. And there's a bit of shadow, so I have to try and give you a bit. There we go. So that is that one. Tootling along quite nicely. So I'm doing that for the Stitch Mania Christmas all year round, and also my Christmas blog. So once a month I try to get a block finished on that. And my other, the other little sale that I regularly stitch on is my Halloween. I knew I was going to show you upside down. Halloween happiness. Look at that. Isn't that just looking so stunning? I am so pleased with the way this is coming out. So since I last showed this to you, I have completed this half. So I've done all that. I have done the excuse me, the ghostly words and that frog down the bottom. So that's my July ghost. That was for June. So June was anything green. So it was the green words, the frogs, and that one there with the lizard. And then I'm doing this at the moment because I went across to do my little ghost, so I could get my little ghost done. So I've just got to do that, and then it's moving on to, lo and behold, we have a picture to show you what it will look like. So moving on to the H, because this month is Spooky Trees. So I've got to get those finished for August, and then I'll start working around, I can't remember what some of the next couple of months are, but I've got to really work hard to fit them into this, because there's like food, and the only bit of food is a pumpkin. So that'll be the pumpkin, and I don't want to sew that button on until just yet, but yeah. But we'll get there. So that's that one. And that's really probably all I'm going to show you, I think. for now. It's pretty much, yeah. So I did, when I last spoke to you, I did say that I hadn't done much on my Lakeside Fantasy, and I still haven't done very much more on that. I have worked on January a little bit more, so he's almost finished, so I'll bring that out next time and show you that one. I think that's about it. My dragons I haven't done much more on. I'm so far behind in the dragon sale, it's just horrendous. Happily Ever After, actually I should have brought that one out and showed you. I wonder if I can get that quickly. Let's have a look. Wrong one. That's the trouble, I've got two couple of bags that are basically got this similar, and I can never remember which one's which. So yes, Happily Ever After. So here we go, Happily Ever After. So as you can see, I haven't done much. So I finished off, I can't remember if you had seen Heidi finish. So Heidi I finished January and continued the border. Because there's obviously more border there, and Billy Goat's Gruff, I've left that for the time being. And I then went down and worked on the April one, Around the World in 80 Days, and started the centre border. And away we go with that. So yeah, so again, still woefully behind, but I did manage to do a little bit of work on that one weekend. And I've got to the point where, you know, I'm not going to stress about these things. I think everybody says that with these sales, because if you stress about them, why bother doing them, to be honest. So I do them as I do them. We'll just see how we go. So that's really it for now. So, yep, I'm almost at my half hour. So I'm going to pretty much sign off now and apologise for my dog who's snoring, and she didn't poke her nose in to say hello. I could try and show you my little puppy. I don't know if this will work. You may end up with an awful lot of noise. So let's, no, actually I won't. No, I won't. Because if I do that and I make too much noise, it'll be screeching and horrible noise. So we'll leave that for now. I have no idea how this is going to turn out because I'm in different lighting. I'm sitting in the family room, as I mentioned. This is my stitching spot. I don't know. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And I'm apologising in advance. I'm at the end of the day. It's winter here, so I'm not really dressed probably for videos. Hey, but that's alright. So it's a warts and all one, really, isn't it? And you've got a bit of everything here. You had the cat, you had the dog. You've only got one other cat who hasn't come to visit. And you got me rambling as usual. So that's it. Yeah, so anyway, that will be it, I think. I'll say goodbye, because otherwise I'll just keep rambling on and I won't get any stitching done, and then I'll be a grumpy old cow. Nothing new there, hey? So yeah, so thank you anyway for tuning in. I hope you like this video. It's just a little bit different. If this works out, I might do these on a Monday night when hubby goes to Rotary twice a month. If not, I'll try and go back to my Saturday ones, but Saturday afternoon is just too hard, and these take so long to upload and everything as well, so we'll just see what happens. So as a sign off, I'll say thank you for watching, thank you for commenting, thank you for subscribing, and I notice even though I haven't been doing a video for quite a while, I've still had some new subscribers, so thank you very much for that. I hope you enjoy it. Any questions, please leave me comments behind, you know what I mean, down below. And I know I haven't told you what any of those fabrics are or anything like that, so I apologise. Ask me and I'll let you know, and I'll try and be a bit more organised when I do it next time, because this literally was I was coming home on the train tonight. I thought, I'm going to try and do a video tonight. So I've just pulled shit out and gone for it. And there's stuff I wanted to show you. I've got a gorgeous little, what I received from the exchange. I was going to show you that, and I've left it in the craft room. So that's next time. So anyway, catch catch you later, guys. So this is me signing off, and hopefully I'll see you in a couple of weeks' time or sooner if I decide to do another quick video. I hope the music that was in the background, the 70s stuff, is not too loud. I'm going to have a quick listen and hope that it's not too loud. But this is a warts and all one. You're going to get no frills on this one. It's going up and that's it. So I'll catch you later. See ya. Bye.